Alright guys, this is Phil and Ali here doing our battle report at Warhammer World. As you can see, there's Harry and Stu and Graham as well. Make sure to watch them battle reports that'll be going. Harry will play Nigel Bartlett from the Eldar page, and Graham and Stu also having a game as well, so make sure you check out theirs. Today we're having a 2,000 points of my Necrons returning to the channel for their second outing with Overlord Gavin in his barge against the Imperial Guard that is of Ali's. Very interesting Imperial Guard, even a Trojan as well, so we'll get to that later. Right now we're going to be doing Contact Loss, which is the game where you get one card on turn 1, and then for the rest of the turns you generate cards for the number of objectives you hold. So let's go over the objectives. Over here we have objective 1. Over here we have objective 2. In between all these we have objective 5. Over here in the trees we have objective 3. Right there we have objective 4. And over there by the guardsmen we have objective 6. So that's all the objectives, and I'll go over my army. So first thing in my army, I have a Transcendent Catan as a heavy sport choice. We then have 20 warriors with a Crypt Deck Jeff with his Kimonomatron. We then have Overlord Gavin sporting his barge now, his little crib piece right there. He's got the Void Reaper, he's also got his Invul save, and he's also got a Phylactery as well, which gives him It Will Not Die. We've got a Ghost Ark that is empty but is dedicated to the warriors. I'm thinking of getting these 10 Lich Guard with shields inside that Ghost Ark and charging them up as fast as I can. We then have a Canoptech Harvest formation. Only upgrades there is that the Wraith have Whip Coils. Their special rules gives them is that the Sparty can give them some special rules. It's really going to be reanimation protocols. Any Necron player knows what the Canoptech Harvest is. But we do have some other stuff in reserve, so I'll show you that. In reserve we have 10 Immortals with Gauze inside of a Night Scythe. We have a second Night Scythe, and then we have 8 Death Marks as well. My Warlord trait allows me to have one extra card on turn 1, which is essential for this one, because I only get one card on turn 1 anyway. So over to Ali to show you his guard.
Right guys, so here's my Imperial Guard army. Down here I've got a Tech Priest, and he's got 4 Servitors with server arms with him. I've got a unit of 10 veterans here. I've got 3 plasma guns. There's a Vox, Sergeant has a bolt gun. There's a Primaris Psyker there. His powers are Force, Prescience, Pre-Recognition and Misfortune. So hopefully we can rend some Necrons. Down here I've got my Warlord as company commander. He's got Kurov's Aquila and a plasma pistol. His unit has 3 plasma guns and a Vox. He's an Astropath, an officer of the fleet, a Commissar with a plasma pistol and a Priest with a plasma gun in there. In front of him is a Lehman Ross Executioner. He's got a hull heavy bolter, 2 plasma cannons and dozer blades. In front of that there's 3 Bullgryns, 2 with slab shields. The Bonehead has a power maul and brute shield. And there's a Priest attached to them. Got an Armoured Sentinel here with a plasma cannon. Special Weapons Squad here, 3 plasma guns, and they've got a Commissar attached. Platoon Command Squad here, 2 Flamers, a Vox and a bolt gun. Down here I've got a Trojan. That's just stock. The engines here for the Trojans there. I've got a Manticore. 2 squads of 10 guards when they've blobbed into a big blob of 20. I've got a Vox, 2 missile launchers in there. And I've got another Primaris Psyker here, and he's got Force, Prescience, Foreboding and Scryer's Gaze. In reserve I've got a Special Weapons Squad down there with 3 Flamers, and they're going to be riding in 1 with 2 Vendettas. Right, Phil's going to roll to seize. And he got the 1.
So just draw on his first card, which is Domination for turn 1. He's got himself a little bit of Domination there. Don't think he can get that. Nuts! He could try to get that, but it's going to be pretty hard to get it. So we'll come back after Ali's turn 1.
Right, so we move in phase. Everything here is just pushed up. Bowguns going up, Leman Russ going up, Command Squad, Veterans, Special Weapons Squad and Sentinel. This flank has stayed still. I roll for mysterious objectives. That one's nothing of note. This one's sabotage. So I'm going to roll, see how many dice I get from my psychic phase. Got a 2.
Yeah! So we're just getting to the end of the psychic phase and he's got Scry's Gears off, so let's see if he gets a better card.
So we're going to get rid of Domination.
Get rid of Domination and...
Big Game Hunter.
No! So I know who he's going for. This, that's going to help him a lot more with killing something, or at least getting a point this turn.
Yeah. That
was definitely not what I wanted. So he got Presence off onto this big squad of dudes here and then got Scry's Gears off. So we'll be going into the shooting phase now.
Right, so in my shooting phase, loads and loads of plasma from the Sentinel, the Leman Russ, a shot from this squad and a shot from this squad. Coming through, mainly aiming for this guy. We've killed a couple of warriors there, killed a couple of warriors there. Absolutely bugger all else. Down here, this infantry squad fired 12 large shots with frontline fire and 2 crack missiles. And these guys did absolutely bugger all. Manticore went for dead centre, even though it's got preferred aim on it. The blast scattered onto that building. Absolutely naff shooting phase. And no assaults.
Okay, so for my turn 1, I draw 1 card, which is Ascendancy, which is control 3 objective markers to get D3 rich points. But I also get another one for my Warlord trait, which is Secure Objective 2. And Secure number 2 is right there, so that'll be a point for sure. But then I've also got this objective, and there's also objective right in front of me right there, so I feel like I'm going to get Ascendancy, and that's going to boost me straight into the lead. So we'll come back after movement phase of Necrons. Okay, so the Catan has moved up 6 inches, looking to go to that objective and take it and just put some fire over there. The Warriors have moved up a bit, keeping hold of that grab rib generator. This was a Scarfield, and the Ghost Ark has clear that. The 10-inch guard gone inside the Ghost Ark. Hopefully I can zoom them up to assault later on. I've confirmed your animation protocols. This was sabotage, which was not good at all. The Wraith have gone up there, and I managed to summon a scout without doing a wound to myself. The Wraith, I think I'm going to go and then just take down those guardsmen. It'll be very awkward if the guardsmen actually kill them. The Scarabs, I'm thinking about going straight through the middle there to go around to the Trojan and Manticore. But it might be a good idea if I go the other way and get to that Sentinel and the Leman Russ. The Spider's really just going to follow the Scarabs to spawn more and to keep their animation protocols. My Lord has gone straight up. He's not scared, he's not worried, he's going in for the kill. So I'll come back after shooting phase, because Necrons have no sidekick. Yeah! So just in the middle of the shooting phase, and I tried to run these warriors, get them in a better position, I rolled a 1. So then I came over here and tried to get the Scarabs in a better position by running them. Rolled a 1, re-roll for Fleet because they are beasts, and rolled a 1 again. So when I'm going to roll for these guys, I hope I'm not going to roll a 1. A 3. Thank Christ for that. And for the Canoptech Spider, 6. So they're going to move over there. Over here, the Ghost Ark fired into the Fulgurins and did 1 wound. Snap fired the Ghost Cannon on the Canoptech Barge and it did nothing. Warriors just ran an inch, and the Catan pulled out the Tesla shot and killed just 1 guardsman. So that will be my turn. I did score Scooter 2 over here, and I hold this one with the Ghost Ark, and then this one with my Wraiths. So I get Ascendancy for D3. 1 point. That 1 yet again. Why? So I'm on 2 points, going on to Ali's turn 2. Okay, so I charged here, did 1 wound on the Hammer Raff, and it's got the other Bulgarin. So there's 2 Bulgarins on 2 wounds. We swing at the same time, and he has a priest there, so he's going to smash. So this is going to be great.
Nope, don't get it.
Don't get it though. So now we're just going to swing at the same time.
Right, priest's going to go first, he's 3. So he's going to attack the rider.
So priest is going to attack the rider first. I'm weapon skill 5.
3 attacks. So 4s and then 6s.
And now 6s, no wounds.
And then we simultaneous.
And then we simultaneously attacks. I'll roll mine. What's your weapon skill? On weapon skill 5s, I don't think it'll be higher than that. Weapon skill 4s, I hit on 3s. So all 4 hits. And then I do have Fleshbane on this, so it's going to be 2 up at AP2.
Cool.
So that is 3 wounds. So 1 will die and 1 will be left on 1 wound. And you get to swing back. So this Bulgarin dies. This one goes to 1.
I'll do them 2 Bulgarins and I'll do the...
Okay, 2 normal Bulgarins first.
So 6 attacks there.
Hitting on 4s.
Yep.
So 2 hits. I am toughness 5.
5,
so wounded on 4s.
2 wounds.
3 up armor save. And I failed both. Reanimation. Pass both. Thank Christ for that. Then the other guy is going to hit back. He's got 4 attacks.
So let's go 4 stars, so still at 4s.
Hits twice.
Strength 7.
Strength 7, so wound on 2s.
2 wounds.
2 wounds, 3 up armor, and I pass both. So I won combat by 3. So he now does a leadership at -3. But he's fearless because the priest has Zealot, which means he would have re-rolled your attacks to hit. So you only hit twice on each dude. So if you want to re-roll those attacks, so let's do this guy first for Zealot. So he only hit twice, so he's got his other attacks. 1 more hit, so 2 to wound. Yeah. And that's a wound. And I passed my armor save, and the other guy also only got hit with 2, so all their attacks. 2 hits, 1 wound, passed armor save. So it didn't matter in the end anyway, but at least we did it and went back to it. So it's a tied combat now, and I have 2 points moving on to Ali's turn. 2, Ali, do you want to roll for your reserves?
Yeah, but I'm gonna...
So he does have Scry's Gaze active, so he does re-roll his reserve rolls.
I haven't got enough of the fleet.
And he's got enough of the fleet, so you want to do your leadership test to make it a 2+ re-rollable.
Or I could put a -1 on yours.
Or you could put a -1 on mine. I think -1 on mine is probably the best bet because of re-rolling.
Yeah.
So leadership, he passed -1 on mine. I'm going to be rolling on 4+, and in Ali's reserve rolls, he's got 2 vendettas. One of them's got the flamers in.
Yeah.
So we'll say the red one's the flamers.
Yep, red flamers.
Red flamers. And they're both in. Didn't even need Scry's Gaze. Creed! Away to the danger zone! Danger zone! Danger zone!
Fuck the battle report.
Yeah. So Ali holds 2 objectives. So he will be drawing 2 cards on top of his big game hunter. So what do you draw?
Objective 2 and objective 1.
Objective 2 is right here by my guys, and objective 1's right here. So it's not going too well with your cards. However, big game's hunter is here, so I'm assuming a vehicle is going to bite the dust. Because fuck the fluff, that's why.
Oh my god.
It's so beautiful! It's so beautiful!
Right, so Imperial Guard movement phase, turn 2. This veteran squad and the executioner, the command squad I've got up there, all looking to get some shots in on that Satan. Plasma Sentinel has moved up in the centre. I might charge into him, I'm not sure. He's strength 7 with armor bane and he's AP2. Special weapons squad here has pushed up into that building. Might start taking some shots over there because I can instantly kill those scarab bases. Here, 2 command, just pushed up, get on that corner. The scarabs coming closer, we'll get some flamer hits on them. this Vendetta came on. It's gone down there and it's looking at the rates. And that one's come on. It's top of that building looking down at the Ghost Ark. And that one's got the 3 flamers inside it. So on the guard shooting. Right, computer class site phase turn 2. The Primaris in here. We've got Presidents off on that blob squad. And he also got foreboding off. So if those wraiths down there decide to charge, I'll be firing Overwatch with full ballistic skill. And over here, that Primaris, got the Scorcher on that. So everything hitting that is going to be rending. Absolutely class stuff. That's going down this turn. I'll do it 3 times the turn when they get on.
Conga!
No. Plasma! No. Plasma! No. Get hot!
So a lot of shooting has managed to reduce my Catan down to 1 wound, and the last shot on this side of the table, heavy bolter, has wounded, and this is my final save. Does my Catan die? 4 pinfall! No! That's a 1!
Yes, he's dead!
That's a 1! Ah, no!
Right, so guard shooting turn 2. Everything here, kill that Satan. That sentinel shot through there, killed a couple of warriors. The turret from that using the power of the machine spirit, killed a couple of warriors. That failed to do anything to the Ghost Ark, but we did make a jink. These guys down here killed 1 base of scarabs. He took a pot shot with his bolt gun, did absolutely bugger all. Manticore wasted the shot again, scattering completely off target. The squad here unloaded the races with the Vendetta, and we didn't even scratch them. Bollocks.
So Ali scored Big Game Hunter. Do you want to discard any of your Skipjet 2 or 1? Both on my side, so
I'll get rid of 1.
he gets rid of 1. Okay, so now I just brought for my reserves. The death marks are on. Night Scythe with the Immortals are on, and the other the Night Scythe with the Immortals is not on, but the other Night Scythe is on. So we'll come back with this combat actually, because we have forgotten to do this combat. So Ali managed to do a wound to my Lord, and I managed to do 2 back to one of his leading Bulgan with his maul, but due to Zealot, it is tied combat. So I'm tying there for another turn, which is great for Ali, because I'm probably going to come out in his turn now, and he's going to get a whole round of shooting on me. So Ali scored Big Game Hunter and discarded skill objective 1. I hold 3 objectives, so I will get 3 cards. So my 3 cards are Overwhelming Firepower, Domination, and Secure Objective 5. Let's go and see where Secure Objective 5 is. This is Secure Objective 5, so I think I'm going to move the Warriors over to it and zoom the Ghost Ark up, because then the Lich Guard are not going to do anything. And I'll come back at the end of movement for Necron's turn 2. So the Warriors have moved up objective 6 and gone over to get this objective 5 for the point. The Ghost Ark has zoomed all the way up here, planned on a next turn assault with the Lich Guard. The Night Scythe has come right on here and is going to be aiming to go straight to fire at this guy. The Wraith have gone up. I've activated reanimation protocols, but also lost a wound when generating a spider, and the Scarabs have also moved up there as well. The Death Marks had a really ballsy deep strike and almost landed in within mishap range, but have marked your Warlord, I believe, and is going to try and shoot that unit pieces. So we'll come back after the shooting phase. So over here the Death Marks managed to wipe out the Astra class Officer of the Fleet and another model from that squad. It was the Commissar, and managed to do 2 wounds onto the Warlord as well, so that helped there. Over here, the Ghost Ark snap fired one of his sides into the Valkyrie Vendetta with all these rapid fire as much as they could, and did nothing. He did not waver and did not jink. The Scarabs have just moved up, did not run this one, neither did any of these. However, this guy fired all of his shots, got 2 Tesla shots, and managed to glance once, which he saved, but pen twice, which he failed to save. One of them was a stun, but he had extra armor, which reduced it down to just a normal snap fire. So he snapped firing, but he jinked anyway, so really he just lost 2 hull points. So now we're going to have a few charges, and then I'll come back after those charges. So the priest did smash, I didn't do a wound. The turn 7 dude managed to do a wound to my lord, and now the other dude managed to get 3 wounds to my lord, and since I'm concussed from last round, I have 3 armor saves to make, or I'm dead. I failed one of them, 5 up reanimation. Oh my goodness, I'm just alive with that 6. And now my attack's back, hitting on 3s, that is 2 hits but with Master Crafted, all 3 hit, and Fleshbane. So only 2 wounds, and that will finish off your Bulgrins, except one of them's got an invul, so you can try and tank it on him.
Yeah, with the invul.
You passed, saving one of them, and now the second one.
Yeah, with the invul again.
And he dies. No more invul for you, but that has kept me in on my round.
Yeah,
which
you're concussed as well again.
And I am concussed yet again to go last, but with 1 wound. I feel I will not die, so now I am really panicking here. Overlord Gavin might die yet again from feeble little Ogrins. So over here, Ravatek has taken another wound, but has managed to still fight off the Ogrins and managed to kill one. Not looking good for Gavin there, but we shall see what happens in the next turn. Over here, the Scarabs have wiped out all the guardsmen, but the Commissar stood strong and is beating the living crap out of the Scarabs. I did take 2 wounds though. Over here, I did 7 wounds with the
Shrieking Mirror. Yeah.
With the Wraith, and managed to send all of them off the board by them running, which was really good. I only got 1 inch consolidation, so I didn't go far, but that has managed to destroy them. So I didn't get overwhelming firepower, I didn't get domination, and I did get Skipjet 5. I will discard domination as well, so I don't think I'm going to get it.
Right, so Imperial Guard turn 3. I didn't get any cards because I don't hold any objectives. So I'm still stuck with objective 2. This veteran squad here has moved round. Servitors have gone round there. Maybe look at the charges of that Overlord there. Smash him with the servo arms. The command squad, and the tank and the veterans are all looking down at these guys with their plasma. We're going to cook them and send them back home in a matchbox. Sentinel's waited there. I want to get away from the Scarabs, so I might charge him at the Lord as well. Round here, this platoon command squad's come running around the corner. Looking at like a screen, not much of a screen, but a screen between the raids. We've got a couple of flamers in there. Still got my Manticore. I've lost this entire corner completely. That's really hurt. In the middle, the 2 Vendettas are doing a flyby on each other. This one here is going to look to take out this croissant of death. This one here is probably going to look to fire down at this Ghost Ark here. Psychic phase, I've rolled a 6. Let's cause some mischief. Right, Imperial Guard Psychic phase, even though I've lost 2 of my Psychers, this guy up here is an absolute legend. And he's cast Misfortune on these guys. And presence in there, and even though I rolled a 6, Phil failed to stop both powers, cast all his dice and stopping that one, and it went off, so they're going to get cooked, go home in a matchbox. Your death marks are going home in a matchbox, Phil. They're getting cooked.
as expected, the death marks were obliterated, and it was for who?
For Germany.
For Germany, yeah. Yeah. They are now dead, and it was all for Germany.
They go home in the little matchbox.
Yeah, they go home in the little matchbox, yeah.
If it bleeds, we can kill it. If it's Necron, we can kill it too. So that shooting phase, we kill these death mark things here. The Executioner exploded this ghost arc. We kill one?
Killed one, yeah.
Yeah, we killed one of these bastards in the explosion. The Sentinel fired in, but it missed. It scattered over there and hit that bush. Over there, the Manticore dropped a blast and made a hole. This Vendetta blew that crossing out the sky. This Vendetta actually penned the Ghost Arc, so it dropped its armour down, allowing the Leman Russ to pen it. Down here, these guys shot into them, did absolutely nothing, but they ran in the way of it. And he fired the last pistol and did absolutely nothing at them. So, it's quite a good shooting phase. There's a lot of Necrons left. Gonna go into the assault phase. See what we can do in the middle here. Can we kill Gavin?
No!
Yeah, we're gonna kill Gavin.
No!
He's gonna go home in a matchbox as well.
No! So right here, Ali is going to sing for his priest of smashing.
Oh, smash the Necrons in the balls!
And he passes and he's gonna smash. Now he's gonna do strength 10 AP 1 hit. And he hits. Oh no, he misses, sorry.
Yeah,
and then the other guy, because I'm concussed. Oh, he hits once. Toughness 5. He doesn't wound, so Overlord Gavin will attack back.
I had another charge to declare as well.
I missed with 2, and I hit with the Mass Crafted. Fleshbane, and I kill 1, so the priest still lives.
Yeah. I had another charge I was going to do, but never mind.
Right, so at the end of that turn, I didn't secure objective 2. Gavin's still alive.
Yeah!
I've only got a priest there. My Sentinels slammed into those Lich Guard, tying them off because they can't hurt me. Obviously he died. And that's it. We're going to get some pain next turn, I think.
So, I roll for my reserves, and they are not on still. I hold 4 objectives, so I draw 4 more cards. Hold the line, assassinate, behind enemy lines, and the final one, secure objective 5. I'm already on 5. I can get behind enemy lines easily. Assassinate I can also get easily. Overwhelming firepower is going to be a lot harder because I'm starting to lose a lot of my firepower. And hold the line I could do because all of these guys is flat air, but I would need a 3rd unit to get there. So it all depends whether I can get a 3rd unit there. So I'll come back after movement phase. So the warriors are moved across over to objective 5. I'm going to try their look at trying to take down the last Vendetta with 1 hull point. Over here, Spiders moved across along with the Wraiths. Wraiths got behind enemy lines. They're going to try and charge to take down that Manticore. Over here, the Lich Guard is still in combat with the Sentinel, and so is Gavin. I move the Scabs around to help the Lich Guard out because the Lich Guard can't do any damage, and then we'll see what happens. So going on to shooting phase, where I've only got 1 thing to shoot, which is these guys. So over here, the combat, I have done a glance and a mobilization, so I will get some free hits against that vehicle, but he will get a fire, and he's planning on suiciding by trying to insta-kill the Wraiths. Not a bad plan. The Spider tried to charge here and failed the charge, but took the Overwatch like a boss. Over here, the shooting phase, these shot everything into this guy and did nothing at all. He didn't even drink. Over here, it's just a fest of death, and the Lich Guard survived, and we managed to kill the Sentinel with the Scarabs. And now we're going to do Overlord Gavin. So do you want to do your smash and see whether you kill him?
I'll see if I can get it.
I was not concussed, but you do go before me.
So I'm going to sing smash the Necrons in the
smash! And he gets it, so let's see whether he hits. A 4 to hit. He misses. So now Gavin is going to try and take his luck against them. I hit twice with Mastercrafted. All 3 hits. And then Fleshbane at strength 7. It'd be 2. So there's 3 Fleshbane strength 7 2s. And will you save them? 4 plus. And 1 fail killing him, getting me assassinated and freeing Gavin to wreak havoc.
Oh, he's going to go home. Matchbox is going to get shot on my turn though. He's going home in a matchbox.
No! I will do is it will not die, and he failed. So I scored skill objective 5, assassinate, behind enemy lines. I did not score hold the line, and I didn't score them with firepower, but I will keep them.
Right, Imperial Guard, turn 4. Ricardo's turn was objective marker 1. Just there in that building. Got 2 vendettas nearby. That one there has got 6 guardsmen in it. So I could get it. It's going to be a juggle. I've also got a card for objective marker 2, which is hiding there. There's a lot of warriors and stuff around, but I can theoretically get up to 2 points this turn. So, what are we going to do? Right, it's Imperial Guard movement. This command squad here is pulled back, the Lehman Russ is pulled back. That veteran squad's actually gone forward. All this plasma just putting down at Gavin, the Lich Guard, the Scarabs. Tech Priest and the Servitors there. They're going to kill Gavin this turn with all their power fists and servo arms. Over here, the Engineer has jumped out the Trojan, he's joined this unit. And we're going to look to knock that spider. We're going to kill it this turn. That Manticore's got 1 hull point left, he's immobilised. He's got 1 missile left, so I'm going to fire that at something, probably the Necron warriors. Then he's going to die. We Vendetta over here. They went into hover mode. It immobilised itself in the ruins. But the squad jumped out and they're securing that one. And the other Vendetta just zoomed off the board. There wasn't many targets for it this turn. So hopefully this turn we can start to knock some of them. And we can knock the stuff in the middle. And we're going to knock that. Right, so in my shooting phase, we've killed 5 of them little bastard Scarab bases with the command squad and their plasma, doubling them out. The Executioner fired into the Lich Guard. Got 15 hits with plasma, and we only killed 3 because they're 3 up invul and they're bloody res. These guys, balls out for glory, not in preferred enemy range, and we didn't get divination off. 2 of the plasma guns got hot, but we made our saves, and they did absolutely bugger all. These guys are going to smash Gavin in the assault phase though. Manticore again fired its last missile, and we've got 3 blasts going off. We only killed 2 because that number at the back is 5 up pinball. Yeah.
My name is Jeff.
Yeah, that one. Is that Jeff?
Yeah, it's Jeff.
He's gone home in a matchbox.
No, not gonna happen.
Over here, these guys and that all fired in. These guys fired in. It was actually the Vendetta at the end that killed the spider. So, do I charge the wraiths? Do I not? Who knows? But over here, I'm gonna roll.
Overwatch?
You can Overwatch. What are you Overwatching with?
No.
He's Overwatching with nothing. Look at that. I'm in. I couldn't really fail, but we're in. I'm not gonna charge with them. Let's see what these guys do to Gavin.
Oh. There's your chance. Gavin has been defeated by a measly servitor. He goes down screaming, dun 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 dun, I'll be back, I'll be back.
So at the end of that assault phase, these 3 servitors tore Gavin a new one, they ripped him apart, they bounced him all over the battlefield there, and he's going home in a matchbox.
No!
I've consolidated in a conga line
So young!
to block these Lich Guard. So they're going to have to take on the Servitors, give me another round of plasma shooting at them. Over here, as expected, that Manticore got wrecked by 3 wraiths. So they're probably going to charge at these guys next turn. Maybe I could have charged them. Better to charge and be charged, but you know, he might go after the Trojan instead, we never know.
So these are the only cards we get, as I hold no objectives. And as Overlord Gavin went down, he called for reinforcements, which is the night sight for the 10 Immortals. And now, once the camera focuses, and now as the camera is focused, you can see that I hold no objectives at all. And it's looking very bleak, as the Necrons are very, very low on numbers. As Ali is laughing and sending my men home in matchboxes.
Don't tell your mother.
These warriors have moved up to take this objective and to shoot at the Vendetta. This Cryptek has detached himself from the warriors and moved up this objective as well. The flyers come on, dropping off the Immortals. The Immortals are going to shoot these, and I'm going to try and glance this Land Raider to death. The Lich Guard here have moved up to take on the Servitors, and over here the Wraiths have come out to kill off the men there. So I will return after shooting phase. Okay, the Immortals managed to obliterate this unit. The Night Scythe managed to take 2 whole points off this Leman Russ. The Warriors here did their duty and finally destroyed this vehicle, getting 3 6s, and he's failing 2 cover saves. Now we're going to have a charge over here, and the Lich Guard are also going to charge the Servitors. Okay, so over here, the the Wraiths managed to kill 5 of them, but the Engine Seal lived, but has ran away, and you can see him there just running. Over here, the Lich Guard have just wiped out the Servitors before they've swung and went on to that objective. I get 1 point for overwhelming firepower, but nothing for hold the line. So I don't have 3 units in my deployment zone. So it's now going on to Ali's turn 5 and possibly the last turns of the game.
Right, Imperial Guard turn 5. Got 1 objective. I've just drawn a card. Secure objective 5. So that gives me 5 and 2. 5's there. And there's 2. I'm not getting them.
Alright. On the beast.
This unit here to kill, this unit here to kill. This unit here to kill. Gonna do it. Right, at the end of that turn, the command squad here fired at the Lich Guard and we killed 1. The Vendetta came screaming back on and it glanced at and blew the gun off, so now it's nothing more than a flying croissant. And this tank here took aim and just deleted that entire squad of Immortals in return for the veterans getting deleted. These guys fight the Wraiths, it's an absolute bugger all. And the Trojan is just zoomed away from the wreck of that Manticore, and it's just going to drive up the board as fast as it can. And I've got no assaults this turn.
So I currently have hold the line, but I also control 4 objectives. Thrall of the Silent King, I must generate a bonus card. Secure objective 6. Now this doesn't matter because of my Overlord already being dead, so I won't get my D3. So all it really is secure objective 6. Kingslayer, secure objective 4, and secure objective 2. So we'll go and have a look at where those objectives are. Okay, so my Wraith are over here and have objective 6. Objective 4 is actually right here with my Lich Guard, and objective 2 is right here where the Cryptek is. Kingslayer means I have to kill this guy, which is going to be really tough. Hopefully the Lich Guard get out over there. But hold the line, I really cannot get at this point in time. So I will come back after my movement and my shoot. Okay, so I scored this objective with the Wraith. That didn't move. These warriors tried to move over here and run to get objective 4 because the Lich Guard moved off it. Rolled a 1 for the run, seems to be a theme. Crypt deck stayed put. The Lich Guard moved all the way from there across here and charged in and managed to wipe out the unit. So I do get Kingslayer. This flyer decided to zoom all over here rather than going off so he can be a nuisance and try to get killed. So that is my turn, so let's see my points that I got. Okay, so I didn't get Scooped out at 4, I did get Scooped out at 2 and Scooped out at 6. Didn't get Hold the Line, but I did get Kingslayer, so D3 to Kingslayer. And that's at 3, so that is 2 points. Okay, so the guard here, the Lich Guard, Crypt deck, the Warriors, the Wraith, there's a few guardsmen left in there, of course the Trojan, Flyers, going along. Does the game continue? 5, the game does continue. So let's see what happens in Ali's turn 6.
Right, I'm still controlling one objective, just draw me card. Secure objective 1, which is the one I'm on. I haven't got a lot left, I've got these 2 here, 1 hull point each. I've got a Trojan, I've got 6 guardsmen over in that far ruin there. I need to delete these 5 guys here, so hopefully that tank there, I've measured it 24 inches from the Trojan, so the Trojan moves 12, the tank comes down 6. Preferred enemy on that tank, hopefully wipe these guys out. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I might drop it down and add fire to them, or I might try and take out some wraiths. So that's wasted now. See what we can do with it. Right, in my shooting phase, that executioner with some preferred enemy help there. Deleted that squad. They're not coming back. This vendetta, nothing to shoot at, so I just moved flat out to grab that objective. And these guys over here secured objective 1. That's it. On to Phil, turn 6.
Okay, so the only card I can really get is Secure Objective 4. If my warriors get to that objective 4 and are able to shoot without a run, I might be able to get Scoutless guys. Blood and Guts seems to be unlikely, but the Wraiths could get it. And Hold the Line is 100% unlikely at this point. So let's see what happens in my movement phase. The Warriors have moved up here to get an objective. The Crypt deck has stayed put. The Wraiths have moved over here. The Wraiths assaulted and killed all of them, getting Blood and Guts. 3 of these were in, could see. 2 of them was in rapid fire. We did get a glance, but he managed to save it. So I do get Blood and Guts and Secure Objective 4. And does the game continue? The game does not continue, so it ends there. We will count points and see who has won. So at the end of the game, I have 14 points and Ali has 3. I think Ali is pretty annoyed with how his cards have turned out, because they have not given him good cards at all. And my cards have been very generous a bit towards me, but it does seem to have gone very equally in a lot of death.
Yeah, the fact that you got cards you could actually score, whereas I was getting a lot of one's there, one's there, one's there. I couldn't score.
Yeah. So yeah, so I think that if the cards were more generous, this could have been a lot closer game. Yeah. But there was a lot of death. Like, I only had my Crypt deck. I used to fly 3 Wraith, 2 on single wounds, and some warriors left. And Ali has his Lehman Russ, Trojan, and Flyer left. So it's definitely a lot of death that's gone on here. And there is actually a 1 Flamer dude running away there as well. So he's not truly dead. But yeah, this was a very close game and a good game. Maybe next time the cards could be more generous to Ali when it comes with full force with a tank army to kill me.
Against Necrons?
Against Necrons.
I don't think so.
Yes, bring it. Yes, do it. Okay, so make sure you watch the other videos that were filmed today, and you check out other videos on the channel. This has been Phil and Ali from the Dark Artisan channel. Goodbye. Good on you!